CASA of Lancaster County, the CASA stands for Court Appointed Special Advocates. And what our CASA volunteer advocates do is advocate for the best interest of a child or a sibling group in the foster care system. The children to whom CASAs are appointed are all children who have suffered abuse and neglect to some extent, and usually it's a pretty severe extent because it has risen to the level that they're not safe in their own homes. And once they enter the system, the unfortunate nature of the system is a bit tumultuous. What we're doing, I think, as a society is asking a system to be a parent to a child, and that's an impossible role for a system to fulfill.
That sometimes these children are at the highest risk, but with the right advocacy and with the right adults in their lives, they can go on to be grown adults and contributing members to society who are happy and flourishing and doing well. And that's really a direct correlation to the work that CASA does.
But I felt like he was in a position where he was literally almost starting to fall through the cracks, and he was quiet. So he wasn't making a lot of noise. So I went and helped make him noise.
Well, if Miss Karen had not come into my life as a CASA, I probably would not be where I'm at now. I'd probably still be, like I said, once again, still angry and still like tore down and still feel like nobody will be able to listen to me, still feel like an outcast.
You don't have to be a superhero to be a CASA. I'm sure a ton of people are thinking, I don't think I'm qualified for this, I don't know what to do, but in fact you are. If you have the inkling that you want to support, then that's all you need to be a CASA.
There's a bond that is needed, I believe, between a young man as he's developing through his earlier ages, and especially someone who's in the foster care system. I believe a young man needs a dependable male in their life that they can talk to, that they can relate to.
So there is a really, really big need for people that are very compassionate and want to connect directly as a volunteer with young children and to really make a difference. The CASA program needs people to volunteer to do this, and very worthwhile.
So it's really having the time to go in and spending time with a young person and really getting to understand what their needs are and talking to them and working through those needs with them, and then being able to be the voice for that person when it's needed.
I would tell someone who's considering volunteering with CASA to just do it. We are an entirely local nonprofit organization.
Is not funded by the state or the federal government at all. It is all supported by grants and individual donors.
We are the only nonprofit that empowers citizen volunteers to act on behalf of a child in the school systems, in the court systems, and throughout that entire process in foster care.
And you can see a direct impact on the dollars that you provide to the CASA program on the life of one child and see the difference.
And so if you are looking for an organization where your dollars will make a significant impact on the life of a child, and those dollars will stay local to Lancaster County, then CASA is that organization.
We are making sure that the next generation is well cared for, safe, and is transitioning well to adulthood. And there's no better way to spend your dollars than to make sure the next generation is supported.
Each circumstance is different, but either way, I know that the children are going to have a nurturing, loving, caring, safe, and permanent home, and that's always the goal.